Hey guys, it's good to see you. I went to a Southern Baptist church when I was growing up. I had a Southern Baptist preacher that we would listen to. His name was Pastor Charlie, and he would talk like that. He had a big old toothy smile. He'd say, "Hey guys," whenever he saw you. And like most kids, I didn't have a fantastic attention span, right? But I do remember one line that Pastor Charlie would say, and I think he probably said it all the time, which is why I remember it. And here's a line. I gotta get ready. He said, "The main thing is you gotta keep the main thing the main thing." Now, for those of you that don't speak Southern, I'll say it again. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. Now, I want you to write it down because there's a lot of wisdom in those 12 words. We're in chapter 1 of James today in our whole story devotional. And it seems that in every circumstance, James is imploring us to make the main thing the main thing. Here's what I mean. So let's look at it just a little bit. So verses 2 through 4, trials, right? It says, if you persevere through them and keep Christ as your main thing, those trials will refine you to look more like Christ, right? Perfect and complete, lacking in nothing is what he says. Verses 5 through 8, in ignorance. What if you're ignorant? Well, then if you're not wise, then keep the main thing and ask for God's wisdom and he will give it to you, right? And then in verses 9 through 11, in wealth and in poverty, in either of these circumstances, keep the main thing because they're fleeting, right? Only the gospel is truly eternal. And then at the end of the chapter, James seems like he grabs us by the shoulders. He says, this is not just a state of mind, by the way. I'm not just saying this out loud for you to hear it and agree and then move on with your life. This is not passive knowledge. When you hear the things of God, you must do those things of God. So, okay, great. But the next natural question then is, well, how do you keep Christ the main thing? I was at a men's retreat at Trinity a few years back, and a guy named Jerry Leachman was the speaker. And he said something I'll never forget. He said, no matter what anyone says, everybody's got the same 24 hours. So if I ask you to do something, or if God asks you to do something, I don't want to hear you say that you don't have time. I want you to tell me the truth. Just tell me it's not a priority. I mean, you think about it, that's really what it comes down to. It's our priorities. It's that list of things that are truly important. And I know we all have our list of priorities. You know, some people say, well, it's God, it's family, it's work and friends. But really, James is talking about that priority list that you can back up. Not just the one that you say you have, but the one you truly live out. Because James is notorious for being that put up or shut up guy, right? I mean, all through the book, he's asking this question, what are your priorities? What is your main thing? And then he challenges us and he says, prove it. So today, our homework is, I want us to ask God one thing. I want you to take a minute and ask him, how do I take every circumstance and make you the main thing? Let that be the prayer for the rest of your day. God, how do I take every circumstance and make you the main thing? Because remember, in this Christian life, the main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. We'll see you guys next time.